Hello everyone and welcome to another podcast episode on M&D Fantasy Corner. I'm Duncan and with me as always is my friend Momo.
But finally in 3D, man. Finally in 3D.
Now
We are moving up.
you see our faces finally.
It would be nice, for example, if you guys could tell that I'm the prettier of us two. I mean, it's obvious. Look at his face. Look at his beauty.
I don't really care. But
Look at Duncan's face.
what's wrong?
We are very happy, man, to finally do this, to finally get cameras. I mean, there are still problems. Apparently, my PC is too shitty to run this smoothly. So if I'm ever out of sync, please be understanding of the situation. But I'm working to get better PC now too.
Yeah, but I have question for you guys and I need you to help me in this. Basically, I need you to tell me if this video is slower because before our videos had only one picture as a background, but now obviously it's a video and this makes this file huge. Before our file was large, maybe like 1 gigabyte, but now this particular video, well, maybe not this one, but the last one that we did was 4 gigabytes. So I wonder if this will make it slower for you guys to load. Because if that's the case, I don't know if it's worthy to even go with these videos. Or maybe I need to render it in some different way. I don't know. Also, another thing, the rendering with this type of production lasts 2 hours. And then upload lasts another hour. So because of that, we kind of want to make videos a little bit shorter.
Yeah, that will be our goal in future. We probably fail a couple of times. This is, everything we learned so far doing this podcast, kinda we had to change for doing like video with it. First of all, as you can see, did you shave, Duncan?
Well, yes, but
A little bit.
it's slowly.
Yeah. But I didn't. I said I don't give a fuck. So and it's kind of hard, man. First problem, we already did one episode in Stormlight, and man, I couldn't help myself. I was just not constantly inside of my head, just thinking, where should I look? Should I look in fucking camera, or should I look at your face? And I didn't want to look at your face, to be honest, man. So I was kind of lost. But
me too, man.
It will maybe be awkward at the beginning, but I hope that we will get better at it. I just wanna warn you guys that maybe not every episode will be with camera because I don't wanna bore you with details, but just prepare that maybe next episode will be without camera or maybe with camera. We don't know, depend on situation.
Yes,
but we can finally dive in.
Yes, and for sure, guys, you need to tell me, not all of you, but some of you, please tell me if video is loading slower, because this is large file, and tell me if you would mind if, for example, video was only 20 minutes long, instead of like before we had 30 to 35, now we want to shift into 20 minutes to 25. But I just want to say, because we are trying also to make this shorter, I have selected only 5 things to talk about in this episode. I wanted to speak about 6 things.
You know what's funny, man? We are trying to make it shorter, and we are doing like 10-minute intro.
This is gonna make me crazy because when I edit this and when I render this is gonna take me 3 hours this time, I bet. But anyways, yeah, I just want to say I have selected to speak about only 5 things. I wanted to talk about 6 things. But I said no, because I know myself, and if we just speak and rumble like we are doing right now, this video is gonna be too long. So for that reason,
so let's fucking start, motherfucker.
Okay, so
shut the fuck up. Don't explain what you will talk about and talk about it, for fuck's sake.
Look at guys, Momo is scolding me. Please help, help.
Speak, motherfucker.
Okay, so first thing, but I want your also opinion. we now meet sixth member, if we are including Filler, and of course we want to include Filler, sixth member of Fourth Squad, and his name is Cuttle. So did you write anything about him?
Yeah, I wrote when, first of all, he's obviously veteran. He killed that guy, if you remember from book 2, that was pissing everybody off, that nobleman. Apparently he killed him off the stage, and I already like him there. But I read something that I didn't realize till little bit in future, when this fist offered him promotion, and he refused it, and I finally realized why he fucking refused this promotion, man.
Why?
If you offer Cuttle to be God, or offer him to be under Fiddler, this motherfucker would choose what?
To be under Fiddler.
He would choose to be under Fiddler, man.
But let's not reveal why yet.
Yeah, but kind of everybody likes Fiddler, and he has this like aura. I don't want to call it aura, but yes, aura of experienced and capable soldier, and everybody fucking bridge burners, man.
Do you remember in, I think, our first special episode, how your actor for Fiddler looked?
Man, I know. Yes, I remember.
It was some youngling.
My bad. my bad. Yeah. I understand now. Mistake.
Okay, so I just want to say, for Cuttle I wrote explosive personality. Because to me, this guy, he made appearance in Dead House Gates, and he was the guy, if you guys remember, the one that was blowing shit up. He was one of those suppers that even suppers thought that he's crazy. And his entrance in House of Chains is nothing but explosive. And so to me, explosive personality.
He fucking detonate Karsa in front of army, yeah, to whip them in shape. But this is what I wanted to talk. I think I talked about this in one of the previous episodes. How important are these guys like Fiddler, like Cuttle, like Gessler, Stormy? How invaluable veterans are to these fresh recruits, man. And we see it in this chapter exactly, man, how they turn this fucking what, if you remember that little kid Grub.
Yes.
What he did, man. That apparently, I don't understand it, but that apparently would destroy this army. It was, like bad omen.
Very
and
bad.
They were terrified, and Fiddler was sure, and everybody was sure, that if left unchecked, it would, destroy morale of the army, and there would be desertion. It would kill the army. But when you have somebody as, when you have these veterans, especially somebody like Fiddler who understand all of this, they fucking turn that omen, that terrible bad omen, they turn it into fucking strength with those bones.
It's definitely huge advantage having people like that. Somebody who went through several campaigns.
Yes, and also, I remember when I was first time reading this, I was wondering for, like, entire book, is Tavore out of her depth? Is she capable or is she not capable? Because this will be theme of this book. And I think here in this chapter, there is first, like, sign that she's actually capable.
And which one by her
that? When she was doing inspection and she noticed those like bone fetishes that soldiers were wearing, how she embraced them, and how she even scolded that useless fucking Fennel, or I think
bad Ranal.
Yes,
bad Ranal.
She fucking she slapped him like a little bitch he is.
I love that scene.
Yeah, but this is the first time that I kind of see. I missed it on first read, but now this is the first time on reread that I can see, okay, this is the first sign that she's actually capable.
For sure. Okay, so shall I... Damn it. Shall I speak about second thing that was important to me?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so again, this podcast is mainly aimed at first-time readers, trying to make Malazan as popular as possible, trying to make people not quit it. And I remember myself reading the first time this book, and there were moments where I was extremely confused. I remember it like it's today, like it was today. And that part with Kalam and meeting with Ashok Regiment and all those new names and where the hell are they, who is fighting who. And for that reason, I've decided to make a little, just little tiny recap of Seven City campaign so far. And so, first suggestion for first time readers from me would be to either insert the map here of Seven Cities or of Malazan or download, and there are plenty of good maps. And try to view this war or this campaign as, for example, board game like Riziko. Like there are armies, they are moving, they are conquering, and sometimes there is even reconquering. And in this case, that's what happened. So try to think in that way, and it will make it easier, I guess. You will not be as confused. So, what happened in Seven Cities? Malazan conquered them some time ago, and then rebellion started. They kicked them out. You remember Coltane and Chain of Dogs? And then they kinda destroyed them. Now, Seven Cities is controlled by this rebel army or just Seven City natives. Malazan lost presence there. Except for the Tavore army, but that army is just concentrated in one place. Seven cities are huge. And there are small pockets of Malazan, loyal Malazan armies here and there. It's just tiny pockets. And one of those pockets is this Ashok regiment led by, well, not anymore, but Captain Kindly. And so don't be confused by all these sides and names. The situation right now is Seven cities are lost. They do not belong anymore to Malazans, and you have only these tiny pockets. And that's all that I guess wanted to say.
Yeah, but I want to talk about another thing. How Erickson, man, like weave these characters that you meet, I don't know, in last book, that are maybe unnamed, for example, in Dead House Gates, like Cuttle, for example, and that are here major characters, or I don't know, Captain Kidley and those, there was that shard, that mage that owned Karsa ass at the beginning of this book, and suddenly, man, he's now somewhere completely else.
Yes, in Seven
For
Cities.
example, Sin. Yes, but also Sin, for example, Grub. All these guys are important for the future. I just wanna see, but it's amazing to me how he finds somebody, like who was not important before, and suddenly that is major player right now. And everybody's Malazan is kinda important.
That's why it's important to keep track of pretty much everything, but it's impossible on first read.
Yes,
Kinda.
I also wanted to speak a little bit about Lostara Yell, and I'm very curious what Cotillion wants with Lostara Yell. You guys probably are too.
That was actually third thing that I wanted to speak about. It's mainly I just put it in my mind because I don't have notes anymore because I have to record these cameras. But basically, the third thing that was very important here and that you guys need to think about and think in like bigger picture is what the hell is Cotillion doing? And for example, in Callum's case, we know what he wants him to do. He wants him to infiltrate the rebellion camp, and he wants him to take care of Corbolodom and Camistrelo. We already know
Would
that.
you be scared, man, if you were Camis and Corbolo and you knew what was coming, man?
I for sure would be very afraid.
Especially, man, with those fucking new knives of his.
Why? Why does Cotillion want Callum to fight to undermine rebellion? Like, if you are first time reader, do you ever wonder why would he do that? Aren't they against Lacine, supposedly? So why is he sending one of the best assassins to damage rebellion? I don't want to answer.
Not one of the best. Not one of the best.
Yeah, probably the best.
The best, yes. But this is pretty much all that I have about this part. I wanna kind of move now to like chapter 9 and 10, especially like part with Tistaliosan when they first make appearance.
I wanted
And
to say something about that, but I in the end cut it because I thought
man, I
the other
just
things
wanted
were
to
more
say that
important.
this was like instant hatred for those motherfuckers. I
Mm.
never met somebody who was so arrogant so far in Malazan, but they are so arrogant for nothing. There is no reason. They didn't achieve nothing. They are just arrogant because they think they are, I don't know, some chosen fucking people. And I hate them, from that point till the very end. I hated this Telio-san. They are fucking assholes. Especially when they say to fucking Tavore, what's his name? Oh, I had a
True.
brain freeze. When they say to Troll, hey, we need fucking slaves. Do you wanna join us?
Do you wanna
I
be
mean,
our
come on,
bellboy?
man. Yeah. And they were shitting to Onrak. They wanted to kill him. They were boasting, and when the Talanimas came, they are like, okay, guys, we have no beef with you. We are going away. Go fuck yourself, motherfuckers.
You really hate them.
Man, yes. And those fucking, two hounds of darkness. Let's just say, maybe people didn't get this, but Onrak was fairly like confident that he was thinking that these are some hounds of shadow. And he was fairly confident that he can kill these hounds of shadow. And these weren't hounds of shadow, these were hounds of darkness. And they fucking own his ass so hard.
Okay. So do I jump to my fourth thing that I wanna speak about?
Go ahead.
It has nothing to do with this. I just want to speak about Karsa, and this is mainly a response to one of our viewers who said something that really saddened me. He said that Karsa almost ruined, like it can ruin his Malazan experience. And so to me, that was a little bit sad. He disliked this character. And why is this sad to me? Well, because you can enjoy Malazan even without, like, you can kind of ignore Karsa. Karsa is important, but he's not that important where, in my opinion, you should feel that way. So my suggestion is to just keep going and kind of ignore Karsa if he continue annoying you. That's one of the things.
I honestly had different take. I think I read that comment, and I understood it differently because I had same problem with, and I think I even mentioned this in one of the previous episodes. I didn't have problem, I'm not some huge fan of Karsa, but I'm okay with him. But I didn't have problem at the beginning of House of Chains because of Karsa, but because I kinda didn't like this linear storytelling of the beginning of House of Chains, where it was basically first, I don't know how much of the book was about Karsa journey. I kinda enjoy this way of storytelling more, jumping left and right. And when you get used to this style of writing from Malazan, and when Steven Erikson turned linear, it kinda is boring. You are used to much more dynamic storytelling, and I think that was mostly his problem. At least that's how I perceived it, because I had similar problem when I was reading House of Chains.
Oh man, you need to reread that comment or you read something else. In this comment, this guy, he, like, I could feel his hatred for Karsa, for character, not for linear story. You probably read somebody else that was, but
It's
anyways,
possible.
yeah. But anyways, Karsa is like, he's not a young person, but he was in secluded society, and once he got out of that, his mind is a baby mind. And that because of that, in my opinion, you cannot judge his character, because all his life, all the things that he knew about from Tavore and what they knew from before that.
And
He
they
don't
didn't
know
know
what
shit.
humans are doing. Yeah, that's nothing. And that those type of societies, like, imagine if you somehow could jump in a space shuttle and landed some insane planet that's so much more advanced than us. And imagine if those people judged you for being, I don't know, like
You
primitive.
know how I would deal with that pressure.
How?
I would just yell to everybody, "Witness! Witness!"
But I think that's truly alibi of Karsa. And it's truthful.
Yes, it is. And I think you said, you say that he's not young. He kinda is. I made that joke a couple of episodes ago. He's a 80-year-old teenager. And this sounds funny, but if you realize how long Tavore lives, he truly is teenager. When I say teenager, he's like, let's say, equivalent of probably 20-year-old in our society.
Look, in my opinion, he's adult Tavore, or maybe adolescent Tavore. But in terms of outside of that, he's baby.
Yes,
he's
he's
not
a
even
fucking
teenager.
infant.
He's baby and he's
Yes,
learning.
I agree.
And why I like him, his first inclination of understanding this world is siding with Malazans. And that's, to me, it's a good step. That tells me that there is something behind him. Like, he's not that stupid. And that's, I just hope, I think his name is Thomas. I'm sorry if I'm not remembering your name. I hope, Thomas, that you will warm up to Karsa a little bit more. But even if you don't, please don't quit Malazan because of just of one character. Because Malazan is much deeper. And just read, stay with us. That's all, I guess.
Okay, next thing that I want to talk about is this conversation between Heboric and Lorik. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, we'll probably be able to make, like me and Duncan, 2 hours episode about this conversation. And it would be like full episode. It wouldn't be like us talking shit. There are so many informations here that right now we cannot talk about too much, but we can talk about something interesting that Heboric told to Lorik about bridge burners. Actually, sorry, it was other way around. It was Lorik who told Heboric. He told him about this Tano Spirit Walker song about them, and that basically this song have power to make them ascend. But there is problem, because these songs are apparently ecliptical, and Heboric think that it will not happen because bridge burners are dead, and for them to actually ascend, one bridge burner need to come back to Raraku. And guess what's happening? Who is coming to fucking Raraku?
Guess who's back?
Fucking
Back
Fiddler
again.
is marching.
Mm.
So this have like repercussions. If this happen, God, I mean I know what will happen, but just imagine what could happen.
Okay, so shall I speak about my fifth thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, but here's my about fifth thing, and I want your opinion on this. How do we call Korbolodom now? Because we definitely learned that he is not only like double agent, he's like double, triple agent. Or
Man,
how do we
everybody
call
is
that?
fucking. I don't know, man. Dujak and Whiskey Jack were kinda similar. They were Malazans, but they rebelled, but not really rebelled. It's complicated, but this guy apparently have designs on a throne. He wanna rule,
Yeah, he's
and
so
this is all his plan to become like hero.
yeah, it's like he's one of the major characters. So far, we had no really info. We didn't have his POE that straight up said this, but he wants to rule Malazan Empire. But the way he wanna do it, first he wanna double cross this rebellion of Felicin. So that's the first thing. And once he do that, he wanna double cross also Lacine. It's like what how do we call that?
No, this is his plan in rough. He want Tavore to lose to Whirlwind. Then he destroy rebellion, and he's a fucking hero. And after that, he go back to Empire to Unta. He's hero there. He fucking he think that for some reason Talon will deal with Clav and he will fucking kill Empress and he is Emperor. That's his plan, in short terms, basically.
What I wonder is there word for this?
I don't know, triple agent, double agent, quadruple agent.
I think this is
Piece of shit. In
lack.
short, piece of shit.
It's lack of our English knowledge. Guys, if you know what is the name, if there is professional term for this, for somebody who is like double, triple, quadruple, whatever, trying to backstab everybody. If there is term for that.
Yes, there is.
Comments.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. That's the term.
Okay.
But I bet you that he wouldn't do this. This wouldn't be his plan if fucking Dujak and Whiskey Jack were alive.
Did you enjoy how he was rejoicing that they are dead?
Fuck him. Fuck him. But I have some knowledge that make my little heart warm. And Callum is coming, motherfucker. Callum is coming.
We will see. We shall see.
But anyway, I think that's it. We probably missed some things. And, we still, I think, made episode around 30 minutes. So, we are not very good at these shorter time formats. But I hope you guys will enjoy this episode. I hope we are not too fucking ugly. And see ya next week.
Bye.
Bye.